And good afternoon. Welcome into the program live from ACC Kickoff. I'm told that if you're watching on the ACC network right now, you can see my chunky ass head right there live on the screen. So there you go with that. Anyway, welcome into the show. Today, all of the coastal teams are in the house, which is the division that no one cares about. In fact, traffic, as far as people that are here, is actually lower today than it was yesterday. Billy's asking me if it's casual Thursday. Yeah, I'm just wearing a polo shirt today. I didn't want to put on another tie, so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the phones for you guys and get you in the mix here. And I'm doing the show earlier today simply because Charlotte traffic is absolutely terrible, and if you get stuck in it, you could be in a world of shit, basically. Um. Anyway, yeah. So there's that. Don't want to. I don't want to get stuck in Charlotte traffic today. So we'll do a little show here with you here. And we will get out of here quickly. So, a couple of things. First of all, saddened to hear the passing of former Gamecock quarterback Phil Petty. For those that don't remember, Phil Petty was a guy that he, when South Carolina had their run under Lou Holtz, as Coach Mac Brown is right in front of me here. Coach, hello, wearing the baby blue Tar Heel Jordans, as he's right in front of me, Coach Brown here. Anyway, so Phil Petty was a guy that wasn't the best quarterback from Boiling Springs, South Carolina, up there near Sparkle City in Spartanburg. Came in and game manager basically, but led the Gamecocks to some Outback Bowl wins. When he went there, they were in the tank, and they ended up being really, really good. So there's that. Jay says, I'm making 100 steak, pepper, and cheese egg rolls to bring up to Rogers tomorrow. Rob couldn't be trusted alone with these pups. Good point, sir. Good point. Anyway, sad news today with the passing of Phil Petty. Very, very sad. Um, Also, a couple of other things here. Some of the folks in the chat room mentioned it. Kirby Smart got a contract. He's going to make over $100 million. He's won a national title. So why not? Why not pay the man? Cashing in on that national championship season. And Georgia's been to a New Year's Six Bowl or the CFP every year since 2017. So there's that. Good stuff there. Also, something else that Kirby Smart said, and I wanted to get you guys' opinion on this really quickly here. Kirby said, and this kind of caught my eye. He said that he doesn't want the game with Florida to be played in Jacksonville anymore. During an interview on the SEC network, he said having the game in Jacksonville, where it's been played every season but two since 1933, hurts recruiting because prospects aren't allowed to attend neutral site games. When Georgia's the home team in Jacksonville, it plays just 3 SEC home games in Athens. He says it gives the Bulldogs fewer opportunities to host recruits on campus. A lot of facts there. I personally don't understand why they don't just do it on campus on one side or the other. Anyway, there's that. All right, guys, we have that today. And there was one other thing too. As my buddy Will Pelagic, the voice of Charlotte FC, walks by, as they beat Chelsea last night in penalty kicks. There were soccer hooligans everywhere over here tonight. Or last night. Yeah, so there's that. Anyway, you guys are free to chime in 803-470-2905. 803-470-2905. That is the number to dial if you would like to join us here on the program today. As we roll along here at ACC Kickoff in Charlotte. Got to talk to Tony Elliott earlier. We posted some of those videos later on. So, yeah, interesting stuff here as we roll along. Anyway, yeah, I'm with you on that, Billy. But the reason that I mention it is because last night, just getting out of here was insane. There were so many. I mean, literally, people were beating down the doors for this soccer stuff, and I'm like, man, I'm not with it. I'm not with it. It's crazy, right? But apparently, that's that's the way people are these days. I don't know. All right. Anyway, taking your calls this afternoon, 803-470-2905. By the way, new sound bites for the show. Dabo Sweeney said this yesterday.
This dude's a freak.
It's funny. Then you got this.
He's got milk bone underwear on, and they're chomping at him everywhere he goes.
Now, then this one. This one's probably my favorite.
He's some slapdick from East Aboga, community college.
I have to play that again because it just makes me happy.
He's some slapdick from East Aboga, community college.
I mean, how do you go with that? Some slapdick from East Dabogo Community College. There's Dabo Sweeney defending his quarterback yesterday. Yeah, it's a mess. So, all right, we'll take calls at 803-470-2905, 803-470-2905. If you'd like to join the program today. It's been an interesting set here today with a lot of folks. Yeah, do you want me to play it again? Hold on. I'll play it for you again. This is Dabo Sweeney yesterday defending his quarterback.
He's some slapdick from East Aboga, community college.
That's what they said people were talking to Uyunglele like, that he was like that. He was like...
He's some slapdick from East Aboga, community college.
Exactly. So there's that. Who the hell is Shannon Sharp? Okay, fair enough. All right, well, the number to dial if you want to get involved with the program, 803-470-2905. As I'm going to get out of here today because I'm not going to sit around here and get stuck in Charlotte traffic. EJ Manuel dropping by here as we roll along here today. Man, these things are tiring, man. Running around getting video and all that's just insane. So, but hey, you know how it is, right? Let's see here. Kirby's vibes. I'd be very surprised if Tennessee can keep it close in Athens. Okay. That's an interesting way to look at it. Oh, Shannon Sharp did that. Shannon Sharp is just an idiot. I think Shannon Sharp just literally sits around and thinks, what can I do to piss people off? It's pretty much what he does. And that's kind of that whole, like the whole midday segment stuff that they've got for the ESPN and all that. It's just, how can I be an individual that's going to make people angry? So there's that. My Eddie Munster hairdo, that's funny. Anyway, all of that in the mix. It's hard for me to watch that shit. It really is. I can't really get into it. It's just too much. Just too much. All right, taking your calls, 803-470-2905, 803-470-2905. As we get moving here on the program, as we've got a ton of stuff going on here. Cat Trip says Rob was talking about the SEC and ACC media days. Oh, well, sorry if that offends you, man. I talk about whoever that I want to talk about here. So, that hurts your feelings. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, what was it? Next Sunday, we're going to do SEC picks, by the way. Did our ACC ballot last night. We'll do the SEC ballot on Sunday with Jackpot leading the way there. What else do we got? I mean, there's tons of stuff here going on today. Do they have donuts? No, they do not have donuts. They do have it's very good food here though. They had, what was it for lunch? We had like a gumbo with like shrimp and sausage and something else. and fish and chicken and all kind of stuff. They do not have donuts. Savannah State has an NIL program. NIL is in nothing. Okay. Good point, sir. Good point. All right. Well, 803-470-2905, 803-470-2905. If you'd like to join the program here. They called it gumbo there, Captain Trips. I don't know. I mean, you call it whatever you want. It was all right. Wasn't that bad. It was not that bad at all. There's they had like a little get together last night, like a tailgate party, they call it. And there were lots of media folks that got hammered. I mean, hammered. Got to talk with Tony Elliott today. That was pretty cool. And didn't have much time with him, but he said something to us that I thought was interesting. He goes, right now, NIL is not a very big thing for me to deal with at Virginia, which is code word for no one at Virginia is getting NIL money, which means that they're not going to get any freaking players. So that's how that looked. That's how that turned out. If you want the Georgia Tech inside scoop there, Alan, the Jeff Collins is still running around here with his Waffle House cup. In fact, he just left the podium just a few minutes ago. So, yeah. Big Money Ross says, I purposely parked 3 feet away from the drive-through window so McDonald's employees can get in their daily stretches. Okay. Anyway, 803-470-2905. If you guys want to join the program, now's your chance because I am not getting my chunky ass stuck in traffic. It's not happening. I want to get my butt on the road and to the house. So, yeah, there's that. 803-470-2905. And we'll be back at it. It's just it's kind of a is Jeff Collins still doing push-ups? Probably. That's funny. I mean, Dabo Swinney talks big about every first opponent. He was trying to tell us, what was it last season, that South Carolina State was like the best program in the history of programs. It was the mess. Billy says, what's the most significant thing that I learned up here? Well, I learned a couple of things. One, we talked about this yesterday. If you are a foreign student, you can't collect NIL money, which I thought was, wow, I didn't know that. I also learned that Uiagalelei lost 30 pounds, and now people think that he's going to be the best thing ever. I'm not so sure I buy that. What else did we learn that's that's interesting? I learned from Jamie Robinson yesterday that he doesn't know how to tie a tie and hasn't worn a suit in forever, which I thought was funny. Jay says, how big was the turnout? Look, it's a full house here, dude. Stop with the nonsense. This is just Radio Row, by the way. So, I mean, I can walk around and show you the rest of what's here, but I mean, there's a ton of people here. So there's that. All right, 803-470-2905. As always, we thank you guys for checking out the show today. It's been a good ACC kickoff. People are really pushing Miami here as the team that's going to win from the Coastal. I don't know how that's going to work. We shall see. Seriously, me to walk around? Well, I can walk around a minute with my phone and show you guys some stuff. You want to see? Put that over there in the chat room. You guys want to walk around and see what's going on? We can do that. Hold on. Let's see if I can pull that up. I'm not going to show you the bathroom. You know what? I'm not doing all that. You guys can go to hell with all that. But I can do this. Just bring this around a little bit. There's some more folks over there. There's Coach Mac Brown right there. As people are set up, the same dude wearing a mask. There's the ACC network set. And there's my hand. There's the Roar. There's the Clemson station. There you go. A little bit of a tour there. Miami's never won the ACC. They haven't. Not see Dabo's name on the blame list. Put on his Kentucky dancing shoes. By the way, yesterday, this is not a joke. There was a guy that was here that was wearing, and I'm not exaggerating. He was wearing like one of those fisherman shirts. You know what I'm talking about? Like the fishermen wear them. It's like a cloth type shirt, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what to call them. But here's the thing. It was a Kentucky shirt, and he's walking around here, and I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? I should have got a picture of it. It was really funny. It was a Kentucky guy, a Kentucky shirt on some guy, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. Anyway, I don't get the whole thing with the mask. I think if you're wearing a mask, that you probably got COVID. It's kind of how I look at it. All right. Well, 803-470-2905, the final segment of the show. As I can't can't tell you how much I want to avoid that traffic. Last year, it took me 2 hours just to get out of Charlotte. It was messed. Jay says I skipped breakfast and I'm blaming it on the traffic. No, did not skip breakfast. Who's Jason Brown is not here. I don't think Jason Brown is here. Hold on. I can tell you in 1 second. Hold on. The Virginia Tech folks are here, but I don't think Jason Brown is here. That's a good question. Thank you for that. They did not bring Jason Brown. They brought an offensive lineman, a linebacker, and a wide receiver. They did not bring a quarterback. So pretty much everybody brought a quarterback except for Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech and Pitt, by the way. Everybody else brought their quarterback. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, yeah, Jason Brown not here. A charlatan. Okay. What if I wear a mask because I got COVID because you're ugly? Well, can't help you with that. Yeah, I don't know about that whole thing, man. If guys want to wear the mask, whatever. I mean, do whatever you want. I don't really care. As long as it doesn't affect me, I'm fine with it. So there's that. I'm a charlatan. Fair enough. All right, guys. I've got to get out of here. Hold on. I'm gonna show you one more thing that you'll appreciate. Let's see if I can see it. No. There you go. There's Kelsey. Wait a minute. Damn it, you can't see her. Hold on. Oh no, hold on. I'm trying to show you Kelsey. There you go. There's something you guys will like. There's the ACC set with Kelsey Riggs standing there doing her thing. There you go. She's getting ready to go on and do her thing over there. As you look at the ACC network set. Give you guys something that you will appreciate. There we go. You could stare at Kelsey Riggs there for a minute. All right. Anyway, that's funny. I'd have to take the leather off of a banana seat to go ear to ear. Good point. All right. Well, I'm going to head to the house. All right. I'm going to pack up and I'm going to leave here. Packing up the studio. Yeah, exactly. Packing up the studio and I'm going to leave. As always, I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. And we'll be back at it. We're back at it with Jackpot on Sunday, where we pick our SEC winners. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you later on.